Hey guys, before you get into this video, you want to warm up really well so you can get your best stretch. So do 10 jumping jacks to 4 sides of the room and then go back around and remember to breathe. You want to get your heart rate up, and when your body starts getting warm, you start to sweat, that's when you want to start stretching. I'm not going to film that just to save time, but pause this, get yourself warmed up. You can take a hot shower, do some light stretching, and then we'll be ready to go. This video is not gonna be like a stretch with me. It's gonna be more so stretches for beginners. So at any point in this video, pause it and get your life in your stretch. I will be doing a video later this week as a stretch with me. So you'll actually be able to watch the video and stretch with me as we go. But this video is just for beginners who want some stretches to get down in their splits. Okay, first things first, we're gonna start with some breathing and some nice, deep, juicy pliés. Plié just means bend, so bend your knees and do this a few times until you feel warm. Next, we're gonna do some reaches and stretch out our arms, our sides, and our back. They have a lot to do with your leg flexibility, believe it or not, so you wanna get that nice and warm too. Next, you're gonna go ahead and grab one of your legs, and then once you've held that for a few seconds, you're gonna start to plie in your opposite leg, and that'll stretch out your hamstring and your hip flexor. If you can't grab your leg like this yet, it's okay. Just go down as far as you can, leading with your stomach. You want your stomach to hit your thigh before your head hits your knee, and do the same pliés as you did on the other side. Now we're just gonna come up, wiggle those hips a little bit, and release that tension. Next, you're gonna turn to your side, making your legs parallel. You wanna make sure that hip is turned inward, just like I just demonstrated. Then you're gonna plie that back leg and stretch that front hamstring. You always want to make sure you do both sides. Even if I forget to say it or I don't show it in the video, pause the video and do both sides. Everybody has a good and a bad leg, but the goal is to have both sides of your body even. Now for this stretch, you want your front leg to be at a 90-degree angle and your back leg as straight as possible. This is your lunge. This is one of the most important stretches to getting your splits, so you can hold this as long as you need to. If you're feeling warm and feeling fancy, drop that knee down and push your hips forward to make you go a little bit deeper into the stretch. If you're not there yet, by all means, stay at the previous position. Next, you're gonna go into what I call the backwards lunge. Just straighten out that front leg, put your hands back, lead with your stomach, lay there until you feel warm. Get your life. Then go into a side lunge, and then move on to the other side. Next, we're gonna get you warmed up for that straddle. So you're gonna sit with your feet together, bounce your knees a little, lean forward. Most people call this crisscross applesauce. Well, no, you're not crisscross. Then you're gonna go ahead and push down each side and open up those hips. Getting closer to our split, we're gonna stretch our half split or pigeon pose. You're just gonna take one of your legs and put it straight behind you, and your other knee should still be bent. I'll turn around to show you, but your front leg cheek should still be on the ground. You're stretching your front hip with this stretch. Now you may just feel a stretch sitting in this position, but if you don't, you can lean forward and keep that cheek on the ground. Then you're gonna bring that back leg in and straighten out that front leg and just stretch out that hamstring a little bit more. This also will stretch out your back quad. Please, please, please do not forget to breathe. Every time you exhale, you should be going deeper into your stretch like I'm attempting to demonstrate here. But don't forget to breathe. That's very important to getting warm and gaining more flexibility. You want to breathe into your muscles so that they can be alive and open and ready for you to pull them to new extremes. What I say, do both sides. This is just to demonstrate what it looks like, just in case you didn't catch it from the other angle, but always do both sides. Now we're gonna go ahead and open them legs up and we're gonna do a straddle. Wherever you are, it's okay. It'll get better, I promise. So just reach to one side, one over the side, and then one with your stomach facing your leg. And then go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Stay low, go through the middle, and do the same thing on the other side. Remember to hold these stretches as long as you need to. You can pause this video, you can go back, you can go forward, but hold them for as long as you need to. You'll know, it'll feel right. You don't need a certain amount of seconds or whatever. Just go until it feels right. Next, you're gonna walk your hands down the middle and just go where you can go. Start with your hands, then slowly work your way to your elbows, and then before you know it, you will be chest flat to the ground. I promise, we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
What we do here is go back.
And now, it is time for the split. So you're gonna get back into the lunge, and then I just want you to rock back and forth until you feel warm. Each time, spreading your legs a little bit further. All right, I turned around so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Just rock back and forth, and spread your legs a little further each time. And then what you're gonna do is straighten both legs and hold yourself up in your split wherever you're at. I don't care if you're in a V. I don't care if it's an obtuse triangle. Hold your split. Make sure that hip is turned in. Make sure those hips are square. And hold it wherever you're at. That's how you're gonna get down. That's the only way. We ain't giving up yet. You're gonna do the other side, period, like I said. Now, when you're holding yourself here, you wanna make sure your legs are straight and you wanna make sure your hips are square. If you can't keep it straight and you can't keep them square, then you're down too far. Don't go down until you can keep it straight and square, okay? All right, looks like we made it to the end. Just hug it out, release that tension. Alright guys, so remember, pause this video at any time and get your legs in your stretch. Hold it until it feels like it's not gonna go down anymore. It should feel uncomfortable, definitely, but never sharp pain. Just hold it until you feel warm and you feel like you're ready to move on to the next stretch. Just listen to your body. Any of these can be modified for wherever you're at in your stretch. And I promise you, if you do this 4 times a week, 20 minutes a day, you will make progress. You will make progress. I used to be terrible. If you go back and watch, well, I don't think I have any videos of me like before I had my splits, but my hips were definitely open and I have made progress, definitely. I couldn't pull my leg up, standing up. I've made progress. You just have to practice. It will come. You can't shut your mind off to the fact that it's gonna take time. It will take time. You just have to be consistent. If you really want flexibility, consistency is the key. You're just teaching your body how to do this. You can already do it. You're just teaching your body how to let your muscles go wherever they want to go. So keep that in mind. Hold your stretches wherever you're at for at least 30 seconds to a minute, and update me on your progress, and I'll give you a shout out in my videos. See you in the next one.